Welcome back to the channel. Monica Louv here at the Love Messages. So today we will be doing your reading from the 28th to the 3rd of June, 28th of May to the 3rd of June. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there's links in the description box for a private reading with me if you so choose. Cancer, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, so your challenge for the final days of May and the few days of the beginning of June is the moon. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Page of Cups upright, okay? So your biggest challenge for the remaining days of May is the moon, okay? And the moon typically is talking about our subconscious mind. It's talking about all the things that are happening underneath the surface, okay? Now, the question you need to ask yourself immediately, what I got from this for you, Cancer, is what have you been subconsciously ignoring, okay? Are there certain things that are going on in your life that maybe you're ignoring, or maybe you see something that has been bothering you on a deep level? This could also be secrets, things that are hidden from you that, you know, are coming to light at this time. Could be hard for you to accept here with the moon. We're going to clarify this. We're going to get more information on the moon for you in a moment. Now, in the recent past, we have the Lovers, you have the Nine of Cups, and you have the Three of Pentacles. So in the recent past for you, I do get a sense here there was a very strong connection that came into your life, the Lovers. Somebody here that you were very connected to. Now remember, the Lovers don't always mean romantic. This could be friends, this could be a family member. The Lovers talks about a connection, a strong connection. It is not physical, it is more spiritual, because we see the angel here at the top that is bringing these two together in purity, and the nakedness represents purity. So for many of you, there was a very strong connection that you had with a particular person here in the past. I do feel that this person that you were dealing with brought a lot of fulfillment to you, a lot of satisfaction, Nine of Cups in your life. And for many of you, this was a collaborative energy, maybe a business partner, somebody that you collaborated here with in the past. We're going to clarify this and get more information for you in a moment, okay? Now, in the present moment for you, Cancer, you have the Five of Cups at the top of your reading, and the Five of Cups at the top of your reading is talking about a very disappointing situation in your life, okay? Something happened here. This could be happening in the present moment where somebody disappointed you, okay? It could have been a group of friends, or, you know, a person that you were in a relationship with. There's something in your life that disappointed you on a very deep level. And many of you right now are analyzing. You're looking at the situation for what it is, and you may be saying to yourself with the Three of Wands, how can I move on from this? How can I move forward from this situation? Because even though something in your life in the present moment is coming to light, there is something coming to light that is coming to your attention. You don't like it. It's disappointing. A lot of you knew this was going to happen already, but maybe you didn't take action or you didn't make changes. And it looks like in the present moment, there is some disappointment. But what you don't see is that something better is coming into your life, something that is more appropriate for you is coming into your life. Many of you know that this situation in the present moment may require you to step outside of your comfort zone. The Three of Wands is stepping outside of your comfort zone. This could also be somebody from a distance. Maybe you found something out about someone from a distance. But either way, you're looking at possibilities in the present moment, especially if something in your life isn't working out the way that you want to. The priority for you in the present moment right now is the Ten of Cups, which means many of you are focused on your happiness. If something in your life is not bringing you the happiness that you seek, many of you are trying to find alternatives in the present moment. We're going to talk about that and get more information for you in a moment. In the near future, you have the Sun and you have the Chariot. These are beautiful cards. This is you, by the way, in the near future. You're moving on from something. You're moving on from something, you're moving forward in your life. You're no longer allowing a situation to hold you back in the near future. As soon as we enter into June, at least the first week of June, we are going to be officially in Gemini season. So this means that for many of you, your birthday is right around the corner. So many of you, by, I would say the first week of June, you have this feeling of wanting to move forward and possibly abandon something, okay? And what it is that you're abandoning here in the near future is something that doesn't work for you anymore. It doesn't bring value to your life anymore. It's actually stagnating you. It's holding you back. So in order for you to tap into this prosperity and this happiness with the sun, many of you are going to come to terms with the fact that you may need to move on here or move forward from something. And we're going to talk more about that in a moment. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Page of Cups. So for many of you, this may mean that there's an apology coming in from someone, okay? There could be an apology, or if it's not an apology, this could be an offer. Maybe somebody's flirting with you, somebody's interested in you, somebody's, taking you up on that offer. I definitely feel this is new love that's coming into your life. And this new love that's coming in, you may need to make a choice or decision regarding this person. Now, some of you, if this is someone you have history with, they may be coming in to apologize after they caused you pain, okay? And the reason why this person's doing this is because they want your sympathy and they want to see if you're going to open up again to them, okay? So let's hop right into your reading, Cancer, and let's see what is going on for you. Let's clarify your challenge. Okay, so your challenge is the moon, okay? And the moon, like I said, deals with the subconscious mind. It also deals with our intuition. Even though the High Priestess is more geared towards the intuition in the tarot, the moon also plays a very heavy role in the intuition as well. So your biggest challenge here, because things have shifted now and we are officially seeing Saturn move into Aries, which is going to be squaring your sun, your moon, or your rising, depending on where your sun, moon, or rising is. Many of you may not realize that your intuition is speaking very loudly. There's things that are coming to the surface. It's difficult for you to accept. It's difficult for you to see the truth for some of you. Certain people, you're seeing the truth within certain people, certain friends, certain allies, maybe certain people you work with. And your intuition is guiding you, and this is going to be a big part of your challenge, guiding you towards something new and better, okay? So the question you have to ask yourself is, what new opportunities are coming into my life? Many of you are seeing the opportunities. They're showing up for you. It's a matter of you embarking on them. And by the way, these new opportunities that are coming into your life are going to bring a lot of stability for you with the Emperor. But one of the important things for you to keep in mind is listening to your intuition. Some of you are not taking action until later, right? You're not taking action towards new opportunities or new beginnings because there's a bit of a fear here, right? There's a fear of, well, what if that doesn't work? What if that's not for me? What if it doesn't really bring me the stability that I need? So this coming week is going to be about recognizing opportunities, recognizing the things that are guiding you into a new direction, and most importantly, the things that are going to bring stability into your life. Listening to your intuition. Also, some of you should get a book and you should start writing your dreams down. So if you dream and you have very vivid dreams, you should wake up and write those down, because there could be some sort of important secrets there that can help you embrace this new beginning, embrace this new opportunity, okay? So the subconscious mind is really powerful during this week, and the challenge here is to be able to jot all of those experiences down. If you get a voice in your head, if you get an idea, if you have a dream, if you feel something is off, investigate it, right? Because there could be something there that will help guide you into a new direction. I feel your challenge has a lot to do with a new beginning or a new direction or a new opportunity, and then making sure you're aware of it. And the best way you're going to be aware of this is by listening to that subconscious message that comes. They can come through, like I said, dreams. They can be, a voice that you hear from your subconscious, your intuition. All of these things are going to play a huge role this week, okay? That's your biggest challenge. Now, let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify all the cards. Okay, so let's talk about this connection that you had in the past with someone. Again, this has a lot to do with a very strong and powerful connection that you were a part of. Now you have the Seven of Pentacles, you have the Seven of Wands, and the Ten of Swords. So in the recent past, many of you felt that this person who came into your life, first of all, there's a very strong connection between you and this person. However, something happened between you and this person that created an ending between you and them. One of the things that started to become an issue with you and this person was the fact that you started to change your expectations, or they started to change their expectations within the connection. And what this did, because the Seven of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles, this is my reevaluation energy. Many of you said, well, you know, I have higher standards, or I want things to change, or this is how I want things to be, right? So as a result of that, somebody here couldn't keep up their end of the bargain, and things may have come to an end, or it started to feel as if things were starting to crumble between you and this person. Now, at one point, things were great between you and them. You felt very satisfied. You felt very secure with this person here in the past. There could have been a lot of indulging, drinking, hanging out, enjoying, but things started to get very competitive between you and this person. Very competitive. It's almost like you were competing with this person, or they were competing with you. And instead of coming together and supporting one another, it started to become a cutthroat energy. So a decision here may have needed to be made, or there was a discussion about a change that needed to be made. For many of you, this is connected to somebody that you work with. Okay, maybe somebody that you've collaborated with, or someone that you work with. Now, for many of you in the past, and this is a lesson, a lot of you went through a major lesson with this person. You gave this person multiple chances, multiple, okay, over the years, over the last few weeks, over the last few days. You've given this person multiple chances because you believe that this person is somebody who can truly give you and bring the happiness that you seek in your life, okay? But for many of you, I do feel very strongly that this expectation that you had, it crumbled. It didn't go the way that you had wanted it to go in the past. And as a result of that, there was something that happened here that caused very significant damage to you emotionally. Maybe there was cheating, maybe there was a third party, maybe there was something here that this person promised, but they didn't fulfill that promise. And the aftermath of what happened in the past is still lingering in the present moment. Okay, so this is what I see happen in the past. Something started out really great, but as it went on, there was a need for adapting and changing, and somebody here just simply didn't want to do that. Okay, and this is what I feel happened in the past. Okay, somebody you have a lot of memories with, somebody that you have had some experience with here in the past. Okay, let's clarify all the cards. So like I said, in the present moment, you're still upset about something here. Okay, you're still upset over something that happened between you and this person in the present moment. Now, the Five of Cups, like I said, this started in the past and it's still lingering in the present moment. You're still looking at this disappointment that happened between you and this person. Now, one of the things that I see, you have the Knight of Cups, the Four of Cups, and the Lovers. Many of you are dealing with somebody who's trying to get back in your good books. Okay. Now this could be you or your person, take it as it resonates, but the Four of Cups is indicating here for many of you, somebody here feels like they're being rejected, like they're not being taken seriously here in the present moment. And this could be you, Cancer, right? You could feel that somebody here is, you're either not interested in this person anymore or they're not interested in you. And the reason why this is taking place is because there's been so many issues between you and this person. There's been maybe third parties here, people interfering into the connection. It's very evident here, okay, that something is clearly not for you. Somebody here in the present moment has been inconsistent emotionally. They're not keeping up their end of the bargain. And it's really affecting the connection that you have with this person. Now you have the Three of Wands. Many of you are looking at other options, or you're looking out to see what your next move is going to be. Many of you want to travel, or you want to go overseas. You want to take a trip. Some of you are dealing maybe with someone at a distance. Okay. Some of you are dealing with someone at a distance and they've become even more emotionally unavailable to you. And this is making you question whether or not this is somebody that you still want to be generous with and you still want to give to. There's been a lot of passive energy as well in the present moment, where there's been a lot of waiting for this person to reach out, this person to contact. And there's a strong feeling in the present moment of deception because of that. When somebody stops being consistent with you, when somebody stops giving to you, when somebody stops being that consistent energy that they've been for so long, and the Seven of Swords pops up, it's very evident here that a lot of you are questioning the situation in the present moment. Okay. Many of you with the Ten of Cups, this is about your happiness. Your focus is on your happiness. And if there's a situation that you're involved in right now and it's not, let me put it this way. If there's a situation that you're involved in right now and it's not giving you what you need now, many of you have to realize that it may not change. Okay. It may change, it may not change. But for many of you right now, there's something here about being dissatisfied. And whatever you experienced in the past, it's very important that you heed what you went through in the past, because there's a very strong chance that what you're experiencing now in the present moment is connected to what happened in the past. It is in some way. The Five of Cups is here in the past and the Five of Cups is here in the present moment. So you're being disappointed again, similarly to how you were disappointed and connected to something in the past. So what you're learning in the present moment, and it's a harsh lesson, you know, the moon here, listening to your intuition. What is your feeling at the first moment of meeting this person, or at the first moment of being involved in the situation? That's your true feelings, right? Because your intuition is speaking to you and telling you right away, okay, I don't know if this person's really for me, but you know, I'm going to give them a chance, or I'm going to give them an opportunity. Many of you in the present moment, you have the High Priestess and the Nine of Pentacles, which is indicating that there's a strong emphasis here on being alone and focusing on your abundance. And many of you, what you're learning right now, and it's a harsh lesson, okay, because of the situation that you have been going through in the present moment, what you're learning right now, and I think you're telling yourself this, and you're trying to be as nice as you can to yourself, or maybe you have somebody telling you this, you need to rely on yourself. It's huge. This is huge. Why? Because when you expect this person to come in and do certain things and they don't do it, you find yourself disappointed. And then your confidence goes down, and then your ability to trust other people goes down, right? So in the present moment, there's a shift that's taking place, especially with Mars in Aries. There's lots of lessons here not Mars. Saturn moves into Aries, which it has. There's a lot of lessons there. Okay, there's a lot of lessons there. So many of you are learning right now that if something isn't for you, relying on somebody else to do something that you should be doing for yourself is the lesson here in the present moment. And it's a harsh one. It's one that a lot of you may not want to see. You may not want to act on it. But for you to ensure that your happiness is not compromised, meaning your happiness is not affected, you may need to step outside of your comfort zone and start doing the things that you've needed to do for quite some time. Because the more you rely on somebody here who's unreliable, they are clearly showing signs in the present moment of trust issues. Some of you are dealing with someone who you just simply don't trust them, right? And you may feel in this situation right now that you need to move out of this situation and move towards a better situation to focus on your happiness. And that's only going to happen when you start to become more independent. And this is about self-reliance. It's a huge, huge, huge lesson here right now. And as Saturn goes into Aries, and it's teaching us all of that. How to do the right things when nobody is looking, how to make decisions for ourselves, how to have a schedule for ourselves, how to be responsible for ourselves, right? Excuse me, because a lot of us project onto others and expect others to do the things that we should be doing for ourselves. And when they don't add up or do the things that we want them to do to our standard, we're disappointed. So many of you, this is why your challenge is the moon, because deep down inside, you know that you can accomplish anything that you want, that you put your mind to, that you put your heart to. But it's going to require you to recognize those opportunities that are presented to you. And those opportunities that are presented to you will be in exact alignment with what you want for yourself, but you have to take that action, okay? And this is where we're gonna talk about that in the near future. So that's what I'm seeing in the present moment. Let's talk about the near future, because in the near future, things get really interesting for you, Cancer. Okay. Okay, so in the near future, there's an opportunity here with the sun. The sun is always about opportunities, light, seeing something for what it is, youthfulness, warmth, energy in the near future. You have the death of 3 of Wands and the 8 of Wands. A lot of you in the near future are going to be stepping outside of your comfort zone. You're going to be stepping outside of your comfort zone and doing something completely out of the box, which is amazing. Many of you are going to travel, or you're going to take a trip, or this could be many of you choosing to end something here. You're communicating and saying, look, I'm no longer going to be doing this anymore. I'm moving on to, you know, a new direction, a new way of living my life. And there is something here in the near future that is going to end for you. There's a cycle that's closing out. Something here is ending for you, but I feel this type of ending is not something that is a sad ending. It's a very happy ending because you are releasing yourself from something here that's really been holding you back for quite some time. You're moving on completely. You're moving on, many of you, from the past, or you're moving on from a situation that's been taking way too long to manifest for you. So you're moving forward. And when you start to move forward, you have options, you have choices. I think one of the things that's really important for you to be aware of in the near future is to get really clear on what you want. And you getting really clear on what you want is going to be connected to these opportunities that are coming in for you, because when you start to think about what you want, what you actually want starts to show up in your reality. And that's just simply a confirmation for you to take action. Many of you in the near future, you're abandoning something. And what you're abandoning is you're abandoning somebody here who caused you a lot of pain. Okay. There's no going back to this person. There's no giving them second chance. There's no, okay, you know, I think they're going to change this time. How you see this person is how they are. Some of you are dealing with somebody in the near future that does want to work things out with you, and they want to apologize, or they want to come in and help you to get over the pain that they've caused. But for many of you, you're letting this situation go and you're moving on. For others of you, you may give this person a second chance. But I see somebody here who is very, very disappointed that they hurt you. Okay. And again, there's going to be 2 different groups of you, right? Some of you are still giving this person a second, third, fourth, fifth chance. Others of you are saying, you know what? I've been through this multiple times with you. It doesn't seem like things change. So maybe it's time for us just to go our separate ways and move on. And this has been happening for a lot of the signs because, like I said, new cycles coming in. It's just confirmation for many of you of what is to come. Okay. So let's get some advice for you. What is the advice? Okay, so the advice for you is the King of Pentacles, the 7 of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. Your biggest piece of advice is to recognize the things in your life that you feel need to change. Okay, there's certain things in your life that you feel need to change. There's been a lot of stagnation. There's been a lot of lessons repeated over and over again. And your biggest piece of advice is to envision the type of person that you want to be. Okay, don't be in this energy of saying, well, I can't accomplish that. I can't accomplish this. It's impossible. I can't do that. Really envision about who you want to be. Okay. Create that vision inside of your mind of who you want to be. Many of you, that is the King of Pentacles energy, which means, you know, money flows, money comes to me, money brings me abundance. All of these affirmations, start to envision that. And as you start to do that, reevaluate your life and look at your life in a way where you see that there's certain changes that need to be made in order for you to get closer to this King of Pentacles energy. The most important thing is not only just envisioning this, but also taking the practical steps to get closer to what it is that you want to achieve. Your biggest piece of advice here is to take action. There's something here about taking action, meaning physically go out, physically meet people, physically make that effort. Don't just be a victim. Don't just sit there and allow your circumstance to make your reality. You have the ability to create what it is that you want. Once you create what it is that you want in your mind, it is going to require you to take action. And along the way, it's going to require you to reevaluate where you are and where you're going. This is about a transition that you are going to start making on your own. It's not something that you're expecting from someone else. A lot of you are learning to let go of expecting from others and more or less expecting from yourself and truly believing that that is possible. Okay. So Cancer, this is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.